But one of the first things I remember is the way that him and I were talking to each other. It was different, the way my mouth is moving now and the way we speak and communicate. It's not like that there. It is, I guess, what I would want to call a knowing. Like he knew what I was thinking, feeling, saying, and I could feel that on him too. And we were communicating, but it kind of felt confusing to me. I was like, huh. And I immediately noticed I felt so light. And I suffer from a lot of arthritis pain. So when you feel certain things every day that you kind of suffer through, and then that's totally gone because your consciousness is still there. Like you're still you. So you're kind of, you feel totally accepted for who you are, and like he's happy you're there. Like the story of the prodigal son, when the father runs out to greet the son coming home, but the son was like kind of nervous, and that he had upset his father. But in the story, no, the father ran out and embraced him and greeted him with a kiss. It was like that. That felt so beautiful that I have yet to be able to really put that into words, because that love and acceptance, it's out of this world. I guess that's exactly what it was. And I also had noticed, like, you step out of time, like it's stepping out of something, and it's like that stuff is behind you, but you don't look back and you don't want to. Like I was happy to be there and step out of our world and time and to go into this one. But it was like I was home and I didn't look back. I wasn't sad that I left. That love and acceptance that totally grabbed onto me. It was, I wanted more, and I wanted to be there, and I was very happy to be there. And it just kept like pouring out between us. But like when you see him, he was a big, like bright light and just really shining, but it's him. And then I just remember this peace that was there. You hear sound in the background and you hear everything. Your heart is praising him, and everything around you is praising him too. The angels in the background are praising him, but it's like you hear this beautiful sound that you've never heard here on earth, and everything is a part of everything. It's because we don't have colors here that I could label, but like our colors are up there, but they're like magnified. Like in heaven it's like that intensified, because like the way the colors illuminate and glow, it's intensified times a million. It's just beautiful. I mean, you see like the trees and grass, and there's two trees there, and then a river like flowing through, but you can hear the sound of the river. And it's almost like the river communicates with you, and the trees communicate with you. All kinds of animals, like our pets and horses and like everything, they're there, but they speak to you too. And I'm looking at everything just like, wow, this is so amazing. It's something that, and another thing to note there is not any foul smell there. Like everything has a flowery scent, but really mild. Like if you're allergic and it's hard, and it just doesn't aggravate your sinuses or your lungs like in any way. And there's no negativity. There's nothing negative. It's so positive. So I'm checking out everything, and then I'm talking to him. I'm kind of just asking questions because I didn't care about what happened to me. I didn't care about anything back on earth. I wanted to express, the love you feel for the people, but it's like that was gone, and I was home. And as I'm communicating with him and talking about things, he tells me to look to my right. So I look to my right and I see, it's not stars, but it's like little balls of light just all over the place. They're like golden and shiny, like again, like a shades of gold. And it was beautiful, just little balls of light. But one of them started coming towards me. And when I saw the one coming towards me, without seeing her, I felt my mother's presence. My biological mother died when I was 10. Severe sepsis killed her, and she went to septic shock and died. And that's what was trying to take me out as well in the hospital. So I'm having that knowing, and I got super excited, like, that's my mother. But again, I couldn't see her. I just saw the little ball of light coming towards me, but I knew it's like our spirits knew each other. And then when I got excited, she started coming faster. And then she appeared to me as like how I would have remembered her. She looked really young, like in her 20s. She died when she was 30. So she was like young and beautiful. My mother was a beautiful woman, but she had what we call Shekinah. That's the glory of God. She had that like all over. It's like she was in her new glorious body. That is my mom. Wow. I was overwhelmed with gratitude and love because losing her when I was 10, it hurt really, really bad. And when we started communicating, it was again that knowing, like we were knowing what each other were saying without having to say it. It's like your spirit just, you can feel what the other spirit is feeling, like you're communicating, just not with words. It's just going back and forth, just with feeling, with your words almost being expressed with energy. And I immediately was like, no, no, I didn't want to leave. So when it was time for me to go, he said he needed to show me some things first. So when he was talking to me, he just kept enforcing the importance of people knowing that what he wants is a personal relationship with everyone. He wants you to come as you are to him and just be yourself, because the way that it is there, like he sees into you, he knows everything you're thinking and feeling, even the most private inner thoughts. But I didn't feel any shame. I didn't feel anything. And a lot of people say that your life like flashes before you, and it was that. Nothing was brought in. I've done a lot of things that he could have brought up, a lot. And he did not bring up one thing that I've ever done. It was, when I got there, it was love and acceptance. That's it. Love, peace, and acceptance. And he kept telling me over that is very important to him. He kept emphasizing the importance of how he wants a relationship with everyone, that he died for everyone, and that he loves everyone. And then he started to show me how I said earlier, everything has a sound, how the sound travels through everything, and we're all spiritually connected to him. Then he was showing me earth and how that goes down from him to earth, and communicating with us, that he's constantly pursuing us, and he's constantly pursuing a relationship with everybody. I don't care who you are, it's everybody. Then he showed me the spirit of what's called Antichrist, but it's just like that was coming out of his mouth. And that also was going down to earth. And as it would go down, it started to look like a sidewalk that was going down there. And he would show me like evil spirits starting to walk down to earth. And he immediately took me down into locations in earth, and he was showing me, like I would be there and he would show me like an area that had a lot of people that loved him, and then all of a sudden a church would pop up. And it was different types of churches, like Protestant-based church, Catholic, Jehovah Witness, with Kingdom Hall, and then the Mormons with their temple. He was showing me the ones that would pop up, and then I would feel extreme sadness, like his heart was breaking. And I could only take it for a little bit because it was so hard to take. And I was like, what's going on? And he showed me this is what he's doing. There's churches that is helping pop up everywhere. And these churches convince people that they have to work to get to heaven, that there's things that they have to do, that they have to get right first before they can come to me. It's what we refer to as a works-based religion, because it's his religion. And then he was showing me that is so much going on in the earth right now, and it's literally breaking his heart because it's not the truth. And that's why he died. But he did it for everyone, and he wants everyone to know that. He wants everyone to know he loves them, and he wants a personal relationship with them. That's what he just kept really emphasizing to me. So after he was showing me all that, he was like, it's time for me to go back.